Hi guys, this is one hairstyle from West Africa, Ghana. Stay connected. I'm about to go down, taper feet, rat, tat, tat. So once a client sits like this and you want to start with your haircut, the first thing you need to do, you make sure that you comb the hair to see the size of the hair before you go forward. So let's start. Okay. So after combing the hair, before you ask the style the client wants, so what style do you want?
Taper.
Taper fade. You want taper fade, you know. So so taper fade, you can decide to start from here. You can decide to start from the back. Understand? That is the two things. Either you start from here first or here. But as for me, I always start from here. Then I bring it here. A lot of you guys find it difficult to, do taper fade, but it's so simple, Once you use the raw clipper to take it to the skin, the next thing you need your number one steps. Those who have been following me on my page, I always post this about haircut and this stuff. So if this is your first time joining my life, make sure you stay connected on my page. This page is dedicated for, giving tips about barbering and those stuff, how to fix your clipper, color dye, curls, perm cut, and different hairstyle, So get in touch, stay connected, and learn something for yourself. This is your number one hairstylist from West Africa, Ghana. So my client requested for taper fade, so you see how I do my taper fade. Take it to skin, then use the number one steps. Take it a little bit higher. Taper fade, don't take it to here. Always make sure that the fading is below where the vertical or the C curve is located. You get it? Taper fade is not up to here. If you fade it from here to here, it means not taper. It's not called taper. Taper fade always below. You understand? So sometimes it depends. If the person hair is bush, you may need the steps 2 to guide you. But if it is not bush, you can use the step 1. This one is not bush, but I just want to use it for you guys to see. Because you need to fade all the hair so that you can use the clipper to do the skin fade. It's very easy to, do taper fade, but some people find it difficult, So after that, you need brush, you see. It's very, very important. A lot of you guys don't use brush. Brush is it play a major role, because once you are using it to, do the fading, it helps level the hair. You level the hair so that you can fade it very well. So let's go in. Taper fade is different from 3 steps. Taper fade, you don't use the entire blade. You can use half of the blade. like this. You see, someone will decide to use the entire, it's okay, but as for me, I don't actually use all the blade to do taper fade. So if you have any question, you can feel free and type it at the comment section. I'm ready to answer your questions. And taper fade is not rushing, you see. You don't have to rush. You need to relax. You see, taper fade is not rushing. You just have to relax and do it gentle, you know. But if you rush, no, relax, do it gentle, a little bit, you know, small. You see that you will get it correctly. Then you turn the back. You see the back here too. Let me show you guys here. You see the back here. Let us learn something here. You see where the hair is, so you have to measure. Make sure that you take the skin here, then you take the fading here, the hair, you will take it here. So the entire fading and everything should be under here. It shouldn't go beyond here. You get it? So you take it here to skin, then you level the hair, then you use the clipper to fade it down. So let's go on. Okay, like this. Always make sure that you have sharp clipper. It's very important. Someone will decide to do it like this, it's okay, but this is how I do my own. Then here you need your number one guide. Take it back a little bit like this. You see, take it back, top a little bit, don't go top too much. You see, so after that, it depends the size of the hair. If the hair is too much bushy, you need to use the number 2. You need to use this one, but this one you can see the hair is low, so I can still use this one to turn it around like this. As I always say, you know, the taper fade, you don't need to rush. It's not rushing. You have to relax. You have to do it gentle. You know. So you see? So now I need my brush. I hope you guys can see. I need my brush to take it like this. Make sure you level it before you turn the clipper top like this to do the top fading. And you always use the gear. You make sure that you control the gear. It depends. Sometimes you have to let the the blade come on the mouth like this, on the surface like this, sometimes you need to let it go back like this, either like this or like this. So it depends. So as for me, I always put it, I always, as for that one, you yourself can decide what to do. So thank you guys. Feel free, ask your question, pass your comment. You see, that is the taper fade, the back fade. You see, very low, very nice one. You see, so just have to do it gentle. You know, you don't have to rush. You know, haircuts, some people think haircut is just a normal thing, you know. But it's not a normal thing, no. It's a full job, you know, a full-time job. And if you don't have knowledge about what you are doing, you know, sometimes barber is like doctors, you know, because we also use the weapons or the sharp, you know. We use scissors, we use blade, we use clippers and everything. Doctors too use the same, you see, so we are the same. Barbers play a major role in the industry, you know. Talking about the celebrities, you know, the life of the actress, the actors, the comedies, you know, we play a major role in their lives, you see. So that's it. And now, okay, so here too I'm about to do the fading. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on. For the purpose of those who just joined me, you see, you have to use the surface of the blade like this. You don't have to use the entire blade. You can use the entire blade, but you have to be careful. So as for me, I always use half of the blade to do this fading, the side fading. Do it gentle like this. Do it gentle like this, and you turn it like this. Very slow. You don't have to do it, hey, giddy. No, just small, a little bit like this. You see, and you are getting it correct. Don't forget your brush. The brush play a major role. So now I'm done. He's a student, so we want the hair to come down a little bit. So I'm now to cut the hair down. So after that, after cutting, I have to come and level the side fade again and the back. So watch me. I'm right from background. So it depends the size of the hair. This one is a student, so you want the hair to come down. So I'm using the I hope I say back from and I cry. You need too much. Okay, and then you sew it. Yeah, no. So if you are to take the hair down, you need to start from the back to the front. So like this. That's why I say you need a sharp clipper. So if your clipper is not sharp, might be difficult for you to it's good to have a sharp clipper. It's very, very important. But if your clipper is not sharp, trimming the hair might be difficult for you. And at the end of the day, you'll be hurting your clients, you know, because you'll be using by force. You'll be using force to apply. The thing that you need, the clipper need to do its work. Oh no, you have to apply energy. Nah, you have to make sure that your clippers are always sharp. You know. You're welcome, guys. Wherever you are watching me from, please can you comment your country? This is your number one hairstylist from West Africa, Ghana. Your tip master. Taper fade on the hey. Yeah, for me. So as a professional barber, always communicate with your client. It's very, very important. A lot of you guys will be like, just doing your work. No, you have to communicate with your client because it's two connection. You are doing the job and he is receiving the service. So it's always the best to ask your client what she or he wants. It's very, very important. You understand? Okay, so I asked him, is the level okay? He said yes. So the level is okay. So I'm allowed to maintain it like this, you know, across the entire hair. Most of you guys don't communicate with your clients. And one strategy I will share with you guys is that communicating with your clients is very, very important, you know. It helps you build customer relationship. You know, because one of my strategy I use to mobilize my customers is I always communicate with my clients. When the first time client walk to my shop, I always make sure that, you know, and you need this thing, you know, to always make your client comfortable before you continue the work, you know. A lot of you guys will barber your client finish without even cleaning the hair on. You know, sometimes the hair don't make the client feel comfortable. So once you clean it like this, you see that the client will be feeling comfortable. Then you continue your work. And you need water. Get yourself a bottle like this. You need water. Barbers need water. Okay, Zambia, thank you for watching. You see, you need water. Get yourself a bottle like this. Put water in, clean water inside, and use it. You know, anytime a client enter your show, use it. You see, so after everything, I'm about to apply water. So I apply water like this. Then I use my brush to brush it. The water help you, you know, brush it very easy, and the hair relax very easy before you even apply the enhancement. You see, so as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm on the final part, so you have to go back to dress the fading that you made, you know. Okay, like this. This is the final dressing. This is the final dressing. Because I take the hair low, I have to re-level it again before I move to the shape cutting. And the shape cutting, you guys stay connected. Me taper shape cutting, I always start from the back. So now I'm about to apply the enhancements. You see. This is the dye I use. I don't know, fashion color. This is the hair dye, the black dye I use. This is how it is. It's 2 inside, 2 in 1. So you mix this with this, you get your black color. You get it? You get yourself a container like this. So I'm about to mix it. Okay, let me turn the camera so that you guys can see. Okay. Mix it like this. Hope you guys can see. Someone will ask, but this one is white. How can you get a black from the white? Yes. That is scientific. Then you use this one to stir it like this. Stir it for some time, see it turn black. The moment you stir it, it immediately turn black like this. So let's get back to the haircuts. Let's get back to the haircuts. Okay, I don't know the color, if the other color is okay. Let's use this one. So you see the shape cutting at the back. Shape cutting, it depends, you know, it depends. Every hair have its own style, so I will take it from here to here. Okay. Very gentle. Then I take this one from here to here. Sometimes some people ask, using powder is a scam. Using powder is a scam. It's not a scam. The reason why you guys are saying it's a scam, we have some people, they will use the powder to do the shape. It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to cut the shape naturally before applying the powder. The powder is just there to guide you. So I can decide to do it like this. It's perfect. But nowadays the client themselves, they request for enhancement. So if you don't know how to do enhancement, you need to learn. I always put the white powder on my palm like this, then I rub it like this. I rub it like this, then I clean my hand. You see? So I'm about to apply. This is what I used to. This is another clipper. I buy it purposely for applying the powder on the shape. So watch me. Like this. I don't know if you guys can see. Very simple. Okay, let me turn like this. See? See? Then you turn this way. You see, I've already cut the shape. So I'm just using the powder to draw the line. To trace the line, sorry. Like this. See? You see? So that is it. So after that, you get yourself a sticker like this, you know, a rubber plastic. You can cut it into size. You can also use you can also use this one. You see, anytime you buy a new clipper, you see this inside the box. You can also use this one for the enhancement. So let's see the difference. This and this is what I prefer, but I want to show you guys because I'm tutoring. I need to let you guys understand what I'm trying to do. So let's use this one first. So you use it to stick on the dye that I mix. Then you trace the line like this. Trace the line like this. I don't know if you guys can see. Trace the line like this. As for me, I see this to be too much delay for me, so actually I don't use this one. I use this one. So let's see this one too, how it goes at the other side. So okay, let me stand like this. You see, this one is so simple. You see, it's almost the same, but different method. So I don't know the kind of method you use, but we have different type of method that you can use to get it like this. You understand? So just a little bit enhancement, not too much. Just trace the line so that the line will be clean. See? You see? That's it. So I'm about to apply the enhancement on the top. So the enhancement is like this. Just a little bit, not too much, you know. A little bit like this. Okay, like this. You know, not too much, you know, not too much, just a little bit. Then you use your brush to brush it front like this. Then you come back like this. Side like this. So let me show you guys here. Some people would some people will use the dye to, you know, trespass the fading and cover all here. No, you don't have to do that. You have to make sure that the dye, the enhancement end here, so that you can see the fading, the natural fading. Don't use dye to apply where the natural fading is. Always make sure that the enhancement end here, then you can see the natural fading. You get it? So there, this is how you would do it. Make sure that if you get there, you slow down like this. Just brush it a little bit like this. A little bit like this, you see. Just brush it a little bit, not too much. That is it. So turn it like this. Turn it like this. Okay. Let me brush it side and side. The side too, the same thing. You don't have to let the enhancement trespass the where the fading is. Always make sure that the enhancement ends here. So end here like this. Then you just use the brush a little bit like this, slow, you know, just to make sure that that place too is a little bit dark. Not too much, but a little bit dark. The same thing applies here. So once you apply the enhancement, small time, you see that the hair color will change. You know, it doesn't change immediately. It change a little bit, small. Then it change the entire hair. So this is a full tutoring on taper fade. Those who stay connected up to now, I think you have learned something. If you have learned something, let me see the like sign, so that I can see that you guys are following what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm about to cut the shape. Let me zoom it so that you guys will see what I'm about to do. I'm about to cut the shape. So after everything like this, use your scissors to dress up the shape line. Make sure that you will get the shape clean. Not too much cutting, but a little bit like this. You know, just dress the shape a little bit like this. You know, just use your scissors, press a little bit like this, you know, before the shape cuts. Sometimes I have two clippers that I use to cut shape. I use this one, but I use this most because I have my reason, and my reason is that I'm comfortable with this than this one. Although this is very sharp, very cute, and use it very easy, but I prefer this. Yes, I prefer this. So you see what I'm going to use this for. Okay, so I'm about to cut the shape. Okay, let me zoom it so that you guys can see. You guys can see what I'm about to do. So you see how I'm holding the clipper. I'm about to cut shape. Fading is different from holding a clipper to cut the shape. So always make sure that you straighten your client head like this. Then you go in. I always start from the middle. Some people will start from here, it's okay, but I start from the middle to here before I go here. I should my clipper is very sharp, you know. Let me tell you guys something here. If your clipper is not working well, make sure you sharp it or you set it well. You see my clipper. Yes, make sure you sharp it well, because if your clipper is not sharp and you are cutting a shape, it's very difficult, because the shape cutting is not supposed to be repeating. Just once you put the clipper in, cut it once. So at this point I have measured. Okay, let me think like this. At this point, I'll think of it. At this point, you see, you don't have to take it back too much, you know. So at this point, I'm going to take it. This is the scar line. This is the vertical line, and this is the C curve. You get it? So now the scar line, I've constructed the scar line. It's now led with the vertical line. You see the vertical line. Always make sure that it's long. It's very, very important. Some of you guys will make it short. You know, if you make it short, it won't look nice on your clients. So always make sure that it is long, you know, a little bit. You get it? So I'm about to cut the vertical line. So let's go in. Okay. You see? Okay. The same thing applies here. Same thing applies here. As you guys can see, you see the vertical line. Yes, now with the vertical line. So at this point, what I'm going to do again is that what I'm going to do again is that I'm going to apply the white powder into the shape. You see, I've already constructed the shape. You see, so sometimes I hear some people saying powder is a scam, enhancement is a scam. It's not true. Before you apply enhancement or powder, you have to always construct the shape, everything complete. The powder is just there to guide you. The powder is not for shaping. You get it? The powder is not for shaping. You have to always make sure that you construct the shape, everything on point before you apply the powder. The powder will guide you to apply the enhancement so that you get the line, everything complete. After that, if you wash the hair, your shape is still dope. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, your shape will still dope. You understand? It's not about if you wash the enhancement, you don't get your shape back and those stuff. Those people are those who use the powder to cut shape, like I've just done now. Maybe I use the powder to cut the shape, draw the shape. You will see it nice, but I didn't cut the shape. It's just a powder I used to draw. But this one, you can see that I cut the shape, you know, everything complete. The vertical line, scar line, C curve, everything complete before I apply the powder. So let's apply the powder and see. Okay. As I always say, this is how I apply my powder. It could be pencil. Let me show you guys something here. This is another white powder, Thank you so much, Ablai. You see, this is a white powder. You can sharpen it like this. You know, it's almost finished, so I don't stress myself. And this one, the reason why I don't really use this one is that after everything, when we are cleaning it, it is too hard to clean it. You get it? And sometimes your client don't want to, you know, have that white on his face. You get it? So I always use the, let me show you guys the powder. The normal powder I use. This is the normal powder. You see, this is the normal powder I use. Just a normal powder ladies use. This is what I'm using right now. This one, the reason why I don't use this one is that this one is nice, but after everything, when we are cleaning, it's just too hard. You get it? So that is the reason why I don't really use this one, but I prefer this one. And normal powder, wherever you find yourself, you can get it. Yeah, you know, you can get it wherever you find yourself. So okay, this is a food torturing. If you are a beginner and you are lucky today and you are joining my life, you are lucky. After this one, if you follow up very well, you are going to be perfect in enhancement, powder applying, taper fade, everything. This is a food torturing. Okay, so like this, very simple. It's not difficult. Very simple, very simple, you know. Very simple. It's not too hard to apply the powder. I hear a lot of you guys saying how to apply powder, how to apply. It's very simple, but you just have to have someone to guide you, to tell you what to do. You get it? So as you guys can see, okay, let me put this thing here so that you guys can see. See, everything is on point. Everything is on point, you see. So that's it. So you make sure that the size is equal. So let me tell you guys straight. Oh, before we go, something crying. Excuse me, my phone is going off. Let me plug it on this thing. Okay. So let me show you guys something. This is a strategy. As a beginner, this is what I used to do, and I'm here to tell you. I used years to learn this, but I'm here to tell you just seconds. You see, after cutting the shape like this, you need to get the vertical line equal size. So if you use your mind to guess like this, if you okay, his mother is calling.
Wow. Mimba nimeajimu kununuani. Mimba miji.
So yes, you have to always respect your client. You know, sometimes give him maybe 1 or 2 seconds to, you know, just finish everything you want to do. So back to business. So you see, so yeah, you need to get it the same size. So use your powder, just stick like this. As a new beginner, just stick like this and come here, stick like this. You get it? So when you stick like this, you see that if you take it here, you know that you take it here, it's going to be good afternoon. It's going to be equal. So okay, so this time around we need our blade. So okay, let me open the blade. This is the C curve. The C curve, you can use the clipper to cut the C curve. You can also use blade to cut the C curve. But as for me, I always use the blade to cut the C curve. And I use the blade to apply that side the powder. You get it? So once you do this, it's easy. You get it? It's easy. Once you finish, you see that everywhere is equal. Okay. So after that, you are now to apply the enhancement to it. So start from the scar line like this. Like this. Like this. Okay, you see the powder line is already there, so you don't need to struggle. You just have to put it on the line like this. You need your brush. You just take it a little back small like this. And after that, you see that it's looking nice. You see? Yes. So that's it. You see? The same thing applies there. And you need your brush, take it with the back like this. So after that, make sure you use your blade to meet the shape like this. we are done with our taper fade. Those who connect with me from the beginning up to now, I think you guys have learned something. See, by the time you finish, you see that the powder is already off. You get it? Huh? So that's it. So this is the spirit. Alright, this spray. You are done. Say hi to me.
Hi.
Okay. Right. I mean, ending my life. Okay. So we are done with the taper fade. So I would like to end the live here, maybe evening time or afternoon time. Okay, we are already in the afternoon. So this is your number one hairstyle from West Africa, Ghana. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Thank you so much for joining.